Hello everyone, this is Bhupen Sharma, and in this tutorial we are going to discuss about the REST endpoint for the CRUD services which we created in our last lecture. So let's get started. So let's start creating the controller. Start with a package, controller package, and let's create a Java class REST endpoint controller. This will be a REST controller, so let's put an annotation for that, and let's auto wire your service. So private dashboard service, public I want list, and it'll be employee information at all amp. I don't want any parameter, and then I'll say return dashboard service.get all employees. Request mapping value equals to employees. Okay, so let's run it. So let's see the postman. I'm going to use employees, and I can see pretty much everything in an array. Let's create a post call to save the record. So public string save employee info, and then I can say request body is employee information. Okay, and then if dashboard service dot save dot add employee not equals to null, it's void. So if it's void, then I cannot return anything. So let's not, or let's return. Then return employee save employee data saved successfully, else error saving employee info. So let's fix this problem. Dashboard service, when you add it, you just make it so now it should fix up. Yep, let's rerun this. Okay, the missing piece is the mapping. So request mapping method equals to request post, and value equals to let's say employee /add. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so let's call the URL. It's a employee data set successfully. If I go and check in employee, I can see my data is there. So let's work on delete now. Public string delete amp, and I'll say parameter request parameter name equals to amp id value equal, there's no default value, required as true, and then I'll say string pk. So first I need to retrieve based on the pk. So in my repository I don't have anything which is based on that I can get a pk. So let's create a method. So it will be employee information find by pk, and then I'll say final string pk. So I created this method in the repository. I can call that in service as well. So let's create a service. So I got a service created, and then we can implement the service. So let's implement this method, and I'll say repository dot get dot find by pk, and then pass this pk. So now in my controller I can retrieve the pk. So I'll say dashboard service dot delete employee, and then I'll say dashboard service dot get employee with pk. So okay, it's a void. And let's put in the try catch. So try, and then put a catch. In case of any exception, just return error. If there's no exception, then return deleted. Request mapping, put employee.delete. So let's run this and see whether it works or not. Server started, and now this is the URL we need to call with the put method and see. Let's see. it's saying deleted. Refresh it, gone. That's all for this video. Thanks guys.